So nothing about my growing up was normal. I was always kind of the kid that just brushed off to the side while the others played. I mean, they included me most of the time. I was left to be alone with my own entertainment. I had an interesting group of people to grow up with me. I had my neighborhood, and that was abnormal to everybody else at school. A lot of the time I was in my room, just alone, playing with whatever I had. What it was like being the youngest of the 5 was kind of lost in just everything. There was always sports and everybody running around with all their friends, and my house was always crazy. Our family was always crazy. Still is crazy. Just being the youngest was kind of lost in everything. So I think that's how I got my loud personality. I remember when we used to do the slides on the stairs, and I was always a test subject in the box first, in case something went wrong. I was always the one that, if the box fell, I was the one that got hurt. I never had to clean anything up, because Mom always made the older siblings do it. Or Mom would get mad at me, and I would be the one for the punishment, and I'd hide under my bed, push every stuffed animal I owned in front of me. Yeah, they always thought I was weird, and I always was, growing up. And the kids at school knew it too. I was never a part of the crowd. I was always that girl that chased the boys or talked in class obnoxiously. Jumped off the slide instead of slid down it. But it made things interesting. Not much has changed. I still am the abnormal one. I'd like to think that a lot of people like me, but I know a lot of people don't. I think I'm more liked than not liked. I know most of the kids at school think I'm interesting. I freaking hate that word. I feel like I'm a science project. You want to probe me because I'm interesting. That's just stupid. But I mean, my relationship with my family has gotten relatively better. I used to be the afterthought. That role was switched to my brother. But I used to be the one that wasn't invited. Now I'm the designated driver. So I'm always invited. Kaylee's my niece. I mean, Kaylee was a hero as far as a person that fought for her life every day. When I was only in 6th grade when she died, and it really, I think that's what opened my eyes the most on respecting childhood and life and living in the moment, because you never know when it's going to end. She gave me something to fight for. I do. I fight to cure cancer every year with the relay, and I mean, that whole event with Kaylee really changed a lot. I loved being Lily's aunt, and then Kaylee came along and I was her aunt too, and I just was overjoyed that I had more than one. And then we found out she had cancer, and I mean, I guess it went really fast. I kind of felt like I was out of a lot of that because my mom wanted to shield me from the actual severity of the whole situation, but I got to spend a lot of time with her, and cherish every moment of that. And I've really learned from that. I can see that tragedy can make you stronger. And that's really helped me, so. Why I'm going away for college? I just wanted to go away, like get away and be able to break off from the family and come back and truly appreciate what I have in my family. Like the thing, I mean, of course I'm afraid to go away and then come back and my nieces don't know who I am, or they're all grown up, or stuff like that. But if I don't go away, then I'll never be able to go. If I stay here, then I'll be ingrained in this family forever, and then I'll end up living in Indiana with the rest of them. We're all really close to each other, even though we may like argue with our parents or get mad at each other or get mad at our parents. We're always a family, and we always treat each other like a family. And I don't know what I'd do if I didn't know my nieces. If David would have stayed in Texas, or Carolyn would have stayed in North Carolina, it would just be a whole different world without them. So I may be going away for now, but I'll be back.